Okay. Okay.
Yeah, news report.
Portray it in a
Images.
good light, and then it can go to the, like, everyone in the fields, and then we could do, like, you know, those African American hymns.
Yeah,
I
like
can't remember what they're
chants.
called. But yeah, like we could do something like that. Like try and.
How, when you say portray it in a good light, what do you mean by it?
Like when it was, like first sort of
Like classed
Karen,
as acceptable.
it was like a sort of everyone sort of wanted slaves, and it was like sort of seen as you were sort of like how many slaves you had was how rich you were type thing.
Yeah.
I just basically shoved everyone's idea in one place.
Alright.
Right.
And then,
So we could also do your average, like, it's sunny African Americans, because obviously not every slave is African American. So we could do. Do you know what we could do? We could do a timeline.
Yeah.
Like starting from the beginning, like from like the Greeks and the ancient Greeks.
Yeah.
Like, the Romans used slaves.
Because
And
we
like
could do
poured
it.
honey on them so they could attract flies
Yeah.
Oh,
and stuff like that.
Sounds like fun.
Because we could do it all the way up to like 2016, because obviously it still goes on sometimes.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, obviously we can sort of try and put a message across as much as say like, it wasn't just black slavery. It still happens now, and it like needs
Do
to
you look
stop.
at like human trafficking?
Yeah.
Like
Stuff like
ISIS
that.
and stuff.
Yeah,
Like
like-
ISIS like got people to.
Exactly, because then it can put sort of give people a message as much as say like, it'll make them aware. Like
Yeah.
they'll understand more. They'll gain like an understanding from it.
I like that point.
I do. And then
I like
on the music front, like with when we're making the music.
So
we could
what is the action? Are we just making a video of slavery with music?
Yeah.
Like
we
a score.
we like sort of make music around it.
Right.
have to be
like
a
make
song.
score. Right.
But like yeah. So like with the
Focus,
music
eh?
for that one, we could start with the music from like the different sort of ages, and as it's going on, how the music sort of reflects the time period.
Discussing that, weren't we, in the workbook? We were saying about how like we could have it so that it progresses into like now. And so like it would be like back in I think it was 1619, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When it first started, and have like proper old time slavery
Like
music.
classic
and then,
slavery.
yeah, and then now with like ISIS and stuff. And
We'd probably be able to make some of it ourselves as well, which would be good.
Yeah.
Like I think what we need to do as well, so we can get it done faster and like more efficiently, is that if, for example, obviously, I think we've all nominated Roy Bean in charge of media, and then someone could find a news report, someone could find pictures, someone could find out different types of slavery and when it happened, and then we could sort of like we can do that, and then at one point come together and then show each other our ideas and manage to like.
Well, why don't we do that tonight as homework and come back tomorrow with everything? But we'll talk about that at the end.
it'd have to be Thursday because we can't.
Yeah, and
Oh,
I'm not in tomorrow.
Okay, so has anyone got any other? Josh, you're very quiet.
I don't know. Something like plantations. Put some music behind some people picking cotton and singing stuff.
Oh, very
I'm
stereotypical.
not sure.
Well, the music
It's
here,
an idea,
isn't
though.
it? Like the
I think it'll
rhythm.
be good because you
Yeah.
could have the sun as well, like the sun coming
Yeah.
down and like do it in like
Well,
some part of
it's
the
all
We could even have like actual bits of cotton near the mic and go just rip them apart, like because it could make some sort of muffled.
see what happens.
It probably won't work, but
Cotton
shot me
muffling.
back. But no blackface.
You just call that cotton.
Cotton muffling, yeah. Same Murray if you've got the ideas.
So out of those three, which one do we kind of like?
I like these two
I feel
because I think a news report would be a bit like
yeah.
GCSE drama.
Mm.
Yeah.
But we
I
could
feel
put
like
those two together.
Yeah. It could be, this idea could be implemented into this one.
That could be like, because
Right,
that's sort of like
so-
the most stereotypically like well-known section of slavery.
Because I feel
That
like
could be like the 16, 19 sort of
Right.
yeah,
time when
because
it's
I feel like
fascinating.
everyone might just do about black slavery, and I think it'd be like well not cool, but I think it'd be different if we did about more than just like
I was
black
going to say, I also
slavery.
think it's important to remember that although African Americans like suffered so badly, so did other people.
Yeah.
Like, right. So
Is this meeting mostly just to get together like our idea and stuff?
Yeah.
Gather an idea and give jobs out.
Yeah, timeline of slavery, so. Oh god. Greece. And then. Has anyone got a different coloured pen?
No.
I've got the black.
So I've wrote there, timeline of slavery, Greeks, Romans, Middle Ages, South America.
Because as well, we could have a different sound for each like sort of era type thing.
I think that would be really good. So.
But we have to sort of make it. We can't just sort of stop it and start another song. We've got to make it
Like sort of
Yes.
flow
grow
into
into
it.
it. Yeah.
Because that's what
Oh,
Andy
that
said.
was-
They said that the traditional slave music sort of influenced and inspired like all these different genres.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that we can sort of like, we should have like the same drum beat of like the same rhythm of everything, and then incorporate everything else. So like even if the rest of the instruments stop, but that drum beat keeps
Keeps
going,
going
then
the same,
everything else
and it
starts.
blends into everything as well.
The only issue is with like especially like all the African tribal music, the rhythms are very like they've got dot rhythms and stuff like very polyphonic, and I'm scared in case it wouldn't give the same effect that it would if we didn't
Yeah.
do it ourselves.
Mm.
I was just thinking, no, like making everything ourselves, like do because Andy was talking about how like when they were picking the cotton, they were using these songs to get the same rhythm.
Yeah.
So it was all like very kind of same rhythm, kind of monotonous, kind of. So it reflect like the don't know the word, but the
'Cause it
nothing
could-
in it to see
Yeah.
of like the work that all the slaves have been doing throughout the years and how it hasn't really
Like,
changed.
it could be
but still
even
been
something
forced to
that
do
was
stuff.
like,
Yeah.
and it could like even if we don't want to change it, it could go from to like
Yeah.
go slower or
And
faster.
start to reflect what is going on at the
Yeah.
time.
I think
Yeah.
it'd be good if we made each one like cultured to the place that we're talking about as well. So like we'll research into what instruments like they'd use in Greece around that time, and then they'd be different to the instruments we'd use for when we do the piece on South America,
Mm.
because that would be interesting.
Yeah. Could you use like the box drum as well? Bring in like the big drum, well not the big drum, the happy one with the neck.
And then
I don't know what it's called.
Yes, I know. I'm sure
Tall-
I can't remember what it's
Tall drum,
called.
it's tapping.
We've got bongos as well
Yeah,
in the cupboard.
and stuff like that. And then if you go to like now we could use sort of like the electric guitars and like keyboards and stuff like that.
I think it's sort of a good mix as well because there's
Yeah.
3 people who play and 3 people who sing. Obviously,
Yeah.
there's some people who can do both as well, but it's sort of like a good balance.
It would show the change dynamic as well as like the change in how slavery's evolved over the years.
Right, so our video idea is timeline of slavery, and then obviously just what I said before, Josh's idea of the plantation, the music behind it, the cotton picking. Different sounds for each era. All genres flown together, possibly the same drum beat to represent slave work, and then make each place culture to fit correct instruments.
Should we split up into like groups and see who's doing what bit for
I was going to
the...
say, yeah, for the
So we go like, obviously Roy will be head of media department. So
Oh,
it'd be-
why is that obviously?
Because
you're
no
the
one
only one
else
who's
can
had
do
some
Final
sort of
Cut
experience.
Pro.
I know you made a bloopers reel for us, so
Right.
wonderful trailer.
We'll do...
I'm proud of that trailer.
And then, if we want like...
what roles do we actually need? I'll do all the
Because we need
boring stuff, me, like the
music.
researcher.
I feel like, because then like we should have 3 people on each side, and then obviously Roy can like get everything together, and then that side should be figuring out the music, how that interlinks.
I'll do the music.
So, Josh, work on music. So we can have people working with Josh, people working with Roy. Like people Roy can do the research and things like that and give that out, and they can work together on that. And the other people can work on instruments with Josh and how everything links
So
there.
whoever's working with Roy would be the ones looking at like researching the videos, and whoever's working
Yeah.
with Josh would be the one researching the music. Right. Okay. Yeah.
I'll do music.
I'll do
I'll do
videos
media
with it.
because I'm crap at
Yeah, I'll.
like actual music. Is that you alright with that?
Yeah.
So you, Danny and Josh on music, and me, Heather and Roy on media.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Excellent. Right, so how do you
Lisa.
want to split it? Should we find out what eras we're going to do and then give each other like 2 or something? Or what, how many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 there. So, well, do you want to do the South America one regardless because it's your idea? And then, do you want to do the earliest one, like the Greek Civil ones? Just to start with. Oh my god, sorry, I was talking.
Lisa.
What?
Do you want to do the Greek Civil Romans one or Middle Ages? Or like, do you want to do the most present stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to do present stuff? And I'll do Greeks and Romans. And then we'll just see what's left.
So I'm doing like things that are happening now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
I'll find out different. I'll find out different types of slavery if you want. I can find out all the
There's a
different
really good
types of
website I
them.
used.
Yeah, your arm's blocking it.
Please pause
So
the
we-
video now.
So we do, if you, which type of, would you research?
Oh, I could. What do you mean by which type? Like,
Because I'm going to research all the human kind of modern kind of different versions of it.
I'll research.
That's right.
I'll research black and white slavery and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah. And then we can all kind of make an amalgamation and give it to Roy.
yeah.
So, what are you guys going to be doing? Are you going to be like looking for pictures as well? What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Well, we could sort of just do like a. Not. Yeah, we could just do like Microsoft Word. We can sort of do like a little.
To be honest, these
And links
projects
with,
are
like,
not that
sounds and-
difficult. Like, we could probably do it in a day.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And obviously after this, we just need to focus on making like the actual music to go with it.
yeah. So, are we just researching music, or do you want us to write up like a bit of something if we find it?
You can, like, when you research it, you can do stuff like that, and then after you've found stuff, like, all come together as like a group and then speak about what
Okay.
things you like, and then how you can incorporate it, and how we can sort of try and recreate that ourselves, and how we can try and link it all together.
Right. Okay. So, should we have like a presentation at like 15 minutes at the end of the day? Everyone come together with the bits of music that they found and the
Yeah.
photos and stuff and the research.
Can do 2 days.
15 minutes to the end, just to
Oh.
see where everyone's at,
Yeah.
and then get that down on photo evidence and.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I will work and like all the stuff, because that'll be hard to find.
Purple team out.